Good guys, compilation here, and basically in this video I'll be talking about me doing JAD and how I felt about it. Now this is the first time I actually did JAD after the EOC update. Now I did JAD during the beta, but then again, thresholds, whenever you do those abilities, they actually make your ability bar go up, so it's quite a challenge. So as you can see here, I'm just doing those 360s, and by the way, I sped up this gameplay because it took me around 26 minutes just to do JAD itself and those two 360s. And the reason why is I will be explaining, and also by the title you'll see what this is going to be about. So this was a Slayer task, so I had the Slayer helmet, so I hit really hard. Now when I was doing this JAD, right? So I'm just prayer switching, which I normally do, and now prayer switching is actually easier. So once you prayer switch, you can actually deflect it, even if you delay it. You know how before when you prayer switch and then you could still get hit through it? Well, now it's different. So it's kind of better now. I enjoy the prayer switching. So as you can see here, Jad's attacking me with his range attacks, and I'm just going all out. Like, I'm paying attention and I'm switching between the abilities and looking at his hits. But you know what, I try to play conservative because I didn't want to run in and die, or yeah, I didn't want to spam my abilities yet. And then as you can see here, I'm killing the healers. Now the thing about this update is whenever I kill the healers, they always spawn back. I don't know if it's just me, or if it happens to everyone, or if I'm doing something wrong. But whenever I kill the minions or the healers, they always come back right after I get the Jad back again to half health. So that's something I really don't like about this part of the update. Or maybe it just happens to everyone, I don't know. But as you can see here, I'm just using my magic setup, and then on the right side I really found out that using rock tails and prayer potions on the sides are really beneficial, because you don't have to like go back to your inventory book, so it's so much easier. And when I fight the minions, I do protect from mage because I just don't want to forget it when I fight Jad again. So as you can see here, I'm just fighting Jad for the second time now. Like I said before, I got him up to half health, and now the healers spawned, and now they're gonna spawn again, which just pissed me off. And by this time, I actually just was spamming abilities. I really didn't care about getting hit, and I got hit a couple of times, but I didn't die. I think I got hit around 3,000s, but hey, you know what? That's not that bad. So as you can see here, the healers are spawning again. I'm just attacking them. And I found out a better way in order to kill Jad. It's to lure the healers away and then kill Jad. So I'm doing that over here. Well, not over here, but I will do it in the future. And I found out it was working, but then I don't know what. I think the healers were too close to Jad, so they kept healing him, which I'll explain later on in this video. So throughout the fight caves, I also wanted to talk about switching to different weapons. Now as you can see, I have an Excalibur and a whip in my inventory. You can't see it right now, but you could see it if you like rewind or go if you skip a couple of seconds. Now I found out that you could the weakness for the rangers are actually slash, so you can use a whip or Excalibur, or both of them together. I highly recommend you just use mage and don't switch. It's not worth it, including if you're a high magic level. Just use asphyxiate and wild magic, I believe that it's called, and it's so beneficial. And also if you change use the transformation into the water guy, I don't know what it's really called, metamorphosis, I believe. It's highly recommended. I really believe that you should actually do it. And for the majors, the range is their weakness, or also known as the 360s. But you know what? You could always mage it, which I did, and then just like ignore everything else. It was some points that I was tanking two majors and like a ranger, and I mean one major and two rangers. And all I can say is that it's really easier now. You don't have to like protect. All you need is soul split. And throughout the whole fight caves, I didn't use one food until Jad. And that was because I messed up. I had to use food, and I actually ran out of food while fighting Jad. But I'm telling you right now, you don't need food. You just need vampirism, soul split, and you need food for Jad if you're not that good like me. And I'm telling you, it's highly advised if you bring the penance aura and the vampirism aura, which I did. I used the penance aura in the beginning, and for the rangers whenever I see them, because they usually hit through the hit me actually, because I'm using mage armor. So it'll just make my prayer go up, and then I can just soul split their health back. So it's really beneficial. And if you see me fighting Jet, I should have used the thing that boosts up my magic. It's like the magic thing of turmoil. I forgot what it's called, but I should have done it. I don't think I did it because I just didn't want to run out of prayer. So I didn't want to have to keep drinking my prayer pots. Now, as you can see here, I'm just like spamming abilities, and like now I don't really give a shit about getting hit. Well, I do kind of prayer switch, but I really don't give a shit. I just pissed off because Jad just pissed me off. And as you can see over here, I lured the minions, and they're still healing him, or I saw like healing splats around him. So all I did is lure them back, and I think I killed them, as you can see over here. Yeah. And then later is the one that actually worked. Now, I don't know about the healers, like I was talking to them before. They always heal each other off each other. So whenever I try to kill them, as you can see here, I'm just spamming abilities, and it's really hard to kill them. Including, and I also use the Dreadnought, and it's still, they just keep healing each other. I just do not like it. Now, I don't know if it's just me, and I also use Metamorphosis and the Bunyip, not Bunyip, but Dreadnought at the same time, and it still couldn't uh break them apart. So I don't know, it's kind of hard, but for me it was pretty challenging. Well, Jad, because of this healers, like I was talking about before. But other than that, I think the fight caves was actually easier than it used to be. And I did the fight caves I think like 5 times before, and I failed like 3 times. And now I'm a high level. I have 99 magic and 95 prayer. It's really easy, and including after the EOC, I think it got really easier. So I highly recommend you try it out, including if you have 95 or plus prayer with Soul Split. Your guys are. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be so much easier. And so like I said before, if you're high magic, I don't recommend bringing a crossbow or like a longbow for the magic, for the 360s. And for the rangers, just bring slash weapon. You don't really have to bring it. I didn't use it at once because I was too lazy. And I highly recommend you actually use your abilities, because momentum, it's just not the right place to use it over here. Because I always attacked the people, and I also noticed whenever I did use momentum, which I did for like a minute, I just noticed like I just did so much little damage. I highly recommend using abilities. And you know what? It's funny how my Jad fight took more time than me doing the fight caves. No, not really, but it took me like 26 minutes, which is horrendous. But like I said before, the only reason was because the healers. So that's pretty fine. You don't need Dreadnips for this, but hey, you know what? It actually does help. Every little damage helps. That's all I can say. But you really don't need it. As you can see on my inventory, you see on the left side I store up my prayer potions, and on the right side I use rock tails. Now in the end I use all my rock tails, so I'm gonna next time I do it, I'm gonna bring the Penance aura, Vampirism aura, and I'm gonna take out more prayer potions and put in more rock tails. That's just for the Jad, because I just do not like Jad, and I highly recommend only doing this when you have it as a Jad task. If you're high level, because you know what, you get the extra bonus output, and yeah, you actually get more experience. So the more experience, the better. So I highly recommend that. Um, that's really all I have to really talk about. Oh yeah, something else I want to talk about is I only have one fire cape. Okay, I got 2 fire capes in total. I used it on the kiln, and then the second fire cape I got today, and then or the when this video was put out. And the third one I got one was in the beta, which was so much easier than it is now. And I was also using Pernix, I believe, and a range. I don't know why he was using range, but it worked for me. And I believe they didn't have weaknesses, or I might be wrong, but yeah, in the beginning stage of the beta, it was so much easier. Uh, I think their health, all the monsters' health were doubled, so it's very crazy. And I can't wait to do the kiln actually, because I think I'm ready for it. All I need is to get the extra armor, the Tok-Xil armor, the new one from the new quest, which I will be getting every set. The one plate, one legs, and I'm gonna get 3 different helms for one range, one mage, and one melee. So I have to do the quest, and it's gonna be it's gonna be super easy for me to do it, in my opinion, because I think Jad was the reason why I was doing bad in the beginning. But I wouldn't say it's gonna be easy. I think it's gonna be difficult, like like very difficult, but I don't think it's gonna be as hard as if I didn't have the armor. Cause yeah, using Nex armor, it's like the same as Nex armor inside the volcano region or place. So I highly recommend I highly recommend everyone bringing that if they could wear it. So I'm gonna just yeah, do the mini game or also do the quest. One more thing I want to talk about is this is the last part where I actually let them hit me and then I use my rock tails. This was so much easier, and as you can see here, I'm using a lot of food because I just going out all out. I just want to kill him Jad as fast as possible. And then once I saw the no food over there, I got so scared. I just kind of checked my prayers and like just start spamming my abilities. And yeah, that's basically it. So remember, guys, make sure you use asphyxiate, but don't use it on Jad because if you can really mess up. I did it because I didn't give a shit, but you could actually really mess up. So here's the fire cape. So guys, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and peace. I'm out.